For me, the first most important thing is the working environment. And I believe leaders have a role to play in creating the right working context. More collaborative environment, digitalized environment where people are not working on manual Excel sheets and so on, but more into digitalized environment, and also how well things are taken in a situation where things are going in the wrong way, whether the people are focusing on the positive aspects or on the negative aspects. All this creates the environment for me, and people want a right environment to work with. The second biggest thing people look for is opportunity to grow. Growth symbolizes whether people alive or dead, and for me, people join organization for them to grow and go to different levels, and they want to see the company provide them opportunities to go to different functions, understand different areas, and keep on growing with the organization. The third biggest thing in my view is recognition. I mean, whatever you do, people want to see is recognized. When they do some good things, not a big thing, but just the leader to go and say, you did a great job or good job. All these really matters. So for me, these are the big three things people look for in an organization. I think coaching plays a very important role in retaining the talent. I do one-to-one coaching with each and every individual in my team. When you do coaching, you get opportunity to understand your team members' pain points and what are their needs and where are they struggling and where they need support. It also gives me an opportunity to challenge their thinking, their mindset, and make them think differently. I believe this is one of the important ways to retain the talent. In 2015, I reached a very important stage in my career. I saw I don't have much opportunity to grow to a next level. Meanwhile, I have done almost all the supply chain functions for last 15 years. So I was a bit stuck. And at that moment, Nestle offered me expatriation in India. Now, expatriation in India means you have to move to North India, Gurgaon, and work in a very, very competitive environment. And Indian operation is very complex with 8 to 9 factories and about 30 to 35 distribution centers, many suppliers. So first thing that came into my mind was like how I am going to manage this. But then somehow I decided that I will take this challenge. When I went to India, initially all the challenges for me looked very much bigger than me. But then I decided that I have to personally grow myself to beat the challenges. And I was focusing on my personal growth. In 6 to 9 months, I was able to stabilize, and then in the following years, I really turned around and really did a great job there. This was a fantastic moment in my career, which really helped me to grow in an accelerated way. I have two advice. The first advice is to understand the supply chain role in the business. Supply chain was born to orchestrate the material, cash, and information flow across value chain. And what is the purpose of supply chain? It's basically to win at the marketplace. When the consumer goes try to pick up a product in the shelf, the consumer should pick your product versus competition. If you really understand the role of supply chain, you can have a big impact on the business. The second advice I would give is to challenge your assumption. Over a period, you would have made a lot of assumption when you are managing the supply chain. Centralized DC is good enough. We should work with vendor A only. Or we should have very low safety stocks for a particular item. Challenge your assumption. Because when the external environment changes, you need to challenge your assumption so that you can create more value to the business. So for me, understand the supply chain role and continuously challenge your assumptions. This is the true way to create big impact to your business, and of course, by creating the big impact to the business, you can grow in your career. I have two advice. The first one is build your leadership skills. In supply chain, there will be always challenges. Things will be not perfect, and things will go wrong many times. In those situations, you need to really show your leadership skills. People can either behave like a victim, blaming the incident, blaming the people, or the people can behave like a leader, focusing on the solution and how to reshape the whole thing to the next level. So leadership is one of the big area I would request you to focus on. The second one is continuous learning. I think I spoke about challenging the assumptions, and one of the way to challenge your assumption is to follow supply chain program. There are very good programs available in the market, certification programs, and there are quite a lot of knowledge out there. You need to tap all these so that you continuously learn the principle and start challenging the assumption you have built in the past. So two areas to focus for me. The advice is one, leadership, and the second one is continuous learning.